Hey, what's up guys? Steve here with Modern Alpha, and I want to talk about short-term perspective versus long-term perspective, and we could also call that immediate gratification versus delayed gratification thinking. And I want to talk about how this relates to achieving your goals and being successful in your life. As you go through life, if you're observant, you start to notice most people are living a really average, boring existence, and they're really not their best version of themselves and living a life that they're really enjoying and very happy and excited and passionate about, all right? And this is sad, and this is a reason why I started Modern Alpha, and my goal is to motivate and inspire people to really get out of their comfort zone, start taking action, and live their dream life, all right? And it's more than just live it. First, you have to create it, all right? You have to actively create your dream life. And the most common factor I notice that holds people back from living their dream life is that they have a short-term perspective rather than a long-term perspective, all right? So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I've been coaching men how to start conversations and meet women in the daytime since 2013. So I have a lot of metaphors and examples of that. So a great example is when a guy sees a girl that he's very attracted to, he immediately gets a feeling that he wants to go and talk to her. But then simultaneously, many times, he feels anxiety and fear about going over and doing that, all right? He thinks maybe I'm gonna look stupid, I'm gonna look like an idiot, what if she has a boyfriend, what if she doesn't like me, all right? All of these fears come out, and they decide many times to hesitate and do nothing. All right? And why? Because they're perceiving it as if going over there is some pain. So in short-term perspective, they're trying to protect their ego from getting hurt. Because if they go over there and the girl doesn't reciprocate interest, or if she just rolls her eyes and walks away, or if she maybe says something mean and walks away, the guy's ego will be very hurt. So short-term perspective, it is a lot of commitment and a risk to go over and start a conversation with a girl you're attracted to with the goal of getting her phone number and whatnot. So short-term thinking, basically 100% of the time, you should not go and try to talk to that woman because you're taking a risk and it's dangerous and it's out of your comfort zone, right? But now, if you apply that short-term thinking and short-term perspective to every time you see an attractive woman, you will never go and talk to them, you'll never flirt with them, and you will never be dating the type of woman that you want, right? So now let's switch over to long-term perspective. If you take a long-term perspective to this situation, if you're a single guy, you want to be meeting a lot of women that are attractive. So long-term thinking, it makes sense 100% of the time to go and start a conversation with every single girl that you see that you're attracted to, because you have nothing to lose. If you're thinking long-term perspective, it makes sense to just go and talk to every girl and flirt and have fun, because your goal is the more girls that you talk to, the higher the chance that you're gonna have success and meet a girl that you're attracted to, that she's attracted to you, that you guys have a great connection, and everything just flows smoothly. That's a great example, short-term thinking versus long-term thinking. And now I'm gonna switch it over to say something like getting physically fit and losing weight if someone's overweight, all right? So when you are hungry and you're leaving work and you had a hectic day and you see that McDonald's sign and you're thinking, oh my God, that Big Mac and those salty fries, it's gonna taste so good. You're thinking immediate gratification. You're thinking, oh, it's gonna taste so good to just eat that. But if your goal is to lose weight and get in shape and work out and have a six-pack, part of that goal or things that are necessary to achieve that goal is going to be to eat healthy, not eat fast food, or heavily limit fast food, and exercise frequently, all right? So to achieve that goal and push yourself to another level that you're not currently at, to get to that next level of physical fitness, you're going to have to be thinking delayed gratification, not immediate gratification, because immediate gratification thinking in relation to your diet and nutrition would mean every time you see a piece of candy that you want, just eat it. Just eat fast food all the time because it's loaded with salt, and that's what you think you want because they make it so addicting. Every time you want a soda, drink a soda, right? And people are gonna just not eat healthy things like vegetables because they're not as gratifying immediately. But long term, if you're not eating the healthy, nutritious foods like fruits, vegetables, organic meat, whatever is part of your nutrition plan, you won't reach your long-term goal. So you have to delay your gratification in the immediate moment for the gratification you're going to feel long term. All right, it's the same thing. Let's compare it to starting a business or making money. When you currently say you have a job you don't like and you want to start a business on the side, when you come home and you had a hectic day and you're tired, it's easy to just sit on the couch and watch Netflix. It's easy to go out and hang out with your friends and drink a beer. It takes delayed gratification thinking to sit down, motivate yourself, hustle, and focus on building your business or launching a product or creating whatever you have to create to make that money. So in summary, if you want to take your life to the next level and achieve more than you're currently achieving, I highly suggest you start working to build the habit of long-term perspective rather than short-term, and delayed gratification rather than immediate gratification-based thinking. All right, and then when you're thinking along those terms, of course, make decisions and take actions in alignment with that, and you will slowly start to get yourself to where you want to be. So if you're ready to really start working on long-term perspective rather than short-term perspective, and taking action and going for your goals, overcoming negative beliefs, and building your natural confidence, I suggest you join Alpha Academy, which is my monthly program where you get around like-minded individuals, you get unlimited email coaching, and you get that motivation, advice, ongoing over the long term so that you could make the changes and achieve your goals. All right, hope to see you on the inside.